Yes.
Jebediah. Why do you even come? Just bring Jebediah. Let me talk to him for an hour. I love it. All right,
man.
Joe. I can't say I've ever had this moment. Kurt Boatine, if you will. I don't think you've had this moment either. Tell me about an awkward interview when you were asked about somebody else with your same name.
Yeah. So if you Google Joseph Ard, you will
I don't want to now.
You will run into stories about a guy named Joseph Ard in, I think, South Carolina, who killed his girlfriend and their unborn child, supposedly on accident, because I think he actually got not acquitted fully, but he got the charge lowered to involuntary manslaughter or something. But anyway, the person I was interviewing with Googled my name and asked me, "You're not the killer, right?" I'm like, no. Luckily, though, I have always signed with my middle initial, and I've put that on my resume for years as well, because that's how I sign. And so this person has a different middle initial than I do, and so it made it awkward, or at least for me. It became a very awkward interview because it kind of sets a tone when you come out the gate. You're not a murderer, are you? In an interview with someone that you have no repertoire with.
Yeah, what do you want me to say to that? Yes.
I'm like, you do realize that on the form it asked if I was a felon, right? I checked that box correctly.
I would dare say, Kurt, we've warped Joe enough. I would hope this day and age, tomorrow he goes to that same interview and says, "You're not that murderer, are you?" And without blinking, he just goes, "Allegedly."
Are you going to give me the job?
Allegedly. No, just one word. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And so it definitely made awkward. I didn't get that job. That's fine. But yeah, it definitely made for a very awkward interview.
I would not think that Ard was such a common name, but LinkedIn, like just in a Google search, LinkedIn is the fourth one down. It says 30 plus Joseph Ard profiles.
Yeah. So there, from my understanding, and I haven't really talked to my family in Alabama, but a lot of Ards came from England and Scotland and Ireland down and settled in Alabama and kind of spread from there. So there, especially in the South, there should be a fair number of Ards. I have met a couple of other Ards, and I'm sure I'm related to them at some point, but yeah.
Joe?
Go ahead.
I think we had a baby.
You and me?
Here's a Joseph Ard on Instagram. He's about the right age. And just look at this handsome little devil. Hold on. Right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. Look at that little baby. He's got my hair in your face. That is our baby boy. Joseph Ard 98.
Oh,
I didn't even know I was a proud dad, but there we go.
So Joe, all right,
and then it was just me.
So I looked up that guy. He was released from prison.
Yeah.
Post conviction release, relief rather. But let's play. Does Joe have anything in common with that guy? Because I actually found some interview questions.
All right.
Go. Do you like hamburgers?
Yes.
So does he.
Oh, no.
Do you like French fries?
Sometimes.
Okay, so does he. And do you like, and this is the important distinction, ants?
No.
Okay, so clearly the difference between you and he is he's an art shark.
I ejected for the podcast. Ejected.
To be fair, right, Charles did punch out in time.
Oh,
you did punch out in time.
I almost didn't see it coming. You almost got me.
All right.
Okay, I thought we were going to go with a dumb question like, Joe, you like hamburgers? No. Yes. Oh, he just fries. Yes. Oh, you like breathing? Ah, you are the same person.
Well, it makes me think of like different when we were thinking about kids' names, there was a bunch of different names that we were like, we can't ever name our kids these different names. Like for instance, Reed. I could never name one of my kids Reed.
I love it.
We can't say why. That's not this show. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
You could have given your name a C name. So if they go by their first initial last name, Card.
Yeah, no, that my oldest, he is a C name, and he actually uses Card as his gamer name.
There you
except
go.
with a Y in it, the ancestral spelling of Ard.
So he's carried away. Got it.
Charles, have you Googled yourself? Like, do you have any?
No, it's not
Google
bad dad
yourself.
joke time. It is not bad dad joke time.
No. I'm talking about have you found other Charles McFalls?
Oh yeah, there's actually, because I set up when I first started podcasting, I set up alerts on my name to see if, with hopes that a press something wrote about me or something. There is a famous Charles McFall that for many years at least rode the Tour de France. I don't know for what country. I'd never really got that deep into it, but actually did pretty well. So every year Tour de France came up, I started getting alerts on my name because he was doing all right. But oh, there's that one from Family Guy. Don't you bring Family Guy. I forgot about that. Tell everybody.
Yeah,
that's stupid. I'm gonna punch what's his face? The creator of that show in the face.
Seth MacFarlane.
Thank you. Seth owes me one. I'm gonna check it out one day.
Yeah, he's a coach for Cleveland Browns baseball team at School Bend High School.
Yeah.
Charles McFall. I've looked up my name because my name is pretty unique.
I agree.
I've got a German first name and a French last name. And there are, by all accounts, 4 in the United States. And I've heard from at least one of them.
Really? Interesting.
Well, because it's a lot of people do genealogy and whatnot. And when you see Kurt spelled the way that and it's the same spelling. It's not like there are C's. It's K. And when you see that spelling, it's weird. Like it's unique enough that it's weird to see other people with it. And so there's a dude in Texas, a dude in Washington. I think the Texas guy is a car salesman, and the Washington guy is a insurance salesman, I think. And I think there's another one.
So I just clicked on a picture of someone with the same name as you.
Yep.
And it doesn't look anything like you, but it redirects to your LinkedIn page.
This that
dude.
One. So his name is Eric, and he used to work for me.
Oh,
and he's a voiceover artist, as well. But he's a video game guy. That he worked for me back in the day. In fact, he is the voice of Draven in League of Legends.
Okay.
Yeah. So
roll that dice.
Charles is like, I'm done with this conversation.
I got to remember why I'm mad at Seth MacFarlane. So thank you.